Reset this clock. And clock going. Very nice. Clock working. I got to figure out a better spot for this clock. I just kind of put it in that bottom right-hand corner for today. I'll figure that out. Maybe I'll stick it right underneath me right here. Move the round 3 legacy words over a bit. Put the clock like over here. We'll see. I'm very particular about my layout. Yes, it is. As far as I know, this is Rich Colley's rug list. I spoke to Roland earlier today, and I think he said that this was Rich Colley's list, and it won Mana Traders, I believe. I don't know if he made any changes to it, though. Can't pronounce that name. Can't pronounce your name? Is it Usosera? I don't know what you're referring to. Yeah. Is it a Spanish name? I'm not sure if your name is a whole bunch of words put together or if it's one word. Oh. No, I was just hitting the people with the badges that I saw, but yeah. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to skip you though. Thanks for watching. Oh, I got it. Okay.
You have 6 cards in hand?
You
7?
only have six cards.
6 cards. All right.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that your name?
The Wasteland.
Sure.
And I'll pass turn.
Or is that a word? Yeah, tell me about it. I miss Paper Legacy so much I made a show. You ever miss something so much you decide to go through all the trouble of making a show?
Sure.
I've done it.
I'll cast the Baleful Strix.
Strix comes down.
Yep.
Go. Play a Prismatic Vista.
Okay.
I'll pass.
End of your turn.
Yep.
Fetch. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Soul Ring and Viscera Seer are some of your favorite cards?
Let's go ahead and start here.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
Favorite card is Smallpox. If your favorite card is Smallpox, you're probably looking forward to Time Spiral Remastered, am I right?
These 2 back.
Yep.
Draw.
Raise your hand in chat if you're excited for Time Spiral Remastered. And you want to fast forward through time until that comes out. All right.
Arcanist.
Arcanist. I dig it.
And I'll play pass turn. Yep.
I'll crack this. Go to 18.
All right. Fill at 18. So during the break, I was talking to Phil and Roland very briefly, and Phil seemed to think his deck can't manage the amount of disruption this Rug Delver list has. Roland agreed with me, though, that Phil Blackman's deck, compared to most legacy combo decks,
Birds of a Feather.
is more of a whack-a-mole game. There's a lot of things you need to stop from happening to beat Phil Blackman's list. You need to either be faster than it, or you need to disrupt all the different things he's doing. For example, in the last match, he did not end up sideboarding in Tendrils of Agony, but it was a threat that Jesse had to be mindful of. Obviously, we're open deck list. But he had a few different ways to win that game. Bolas' Citadel, you can't daze every card that comes off the top if Bolas Citadel resolves. It's going to be an interesting match. I don't think this one's decided before it starts. I don't think Rug Delver is as prepared to stop this deck as Phil Blackman thought it was. Is, I guess, the short version of my explanation. Catherine is raising their hand. The cat is raising their hand. Oh, that's your emote. Awesome. What is Time Spiral Remastered? Marintel living under a rock. Phil Nguyen raised their hand. Very nice. Jube Ninja jamming 90s MTG emojis. Very much prepared. Time Spiral Remastered. Will they add cards to it that were not in the original Time Spiral block besides the old border add-on purple cards? Because for Amonkhet Remastered, they added cards to the set that had nothing to do with Amonkhet the first time around. Wrath of God was an invocation. Thoughtseize was an invocation, but none of the other cards they added. Pact of Negation was an invocation. I don't know. It's going to be interesting what they add. Obviously, they are adding the purple cards. Yeah, folks, jam your emotes. Jam your favorite emotes. 3 times. Engineered Explosives is down. Force a negation on that.
Drop. Let's see. Swing in there. Trigger. Let's go with Brainstorm.
Okay.
Yeah. 1,
All right, Brainstorm.
2, 3.
What's up, Tubitsky? How's it going? I saw there were some tournaments going on in Australia over the weekend. Did you get to play? A lot of countries around the world are resuming small paper events. Very happy to see that.
Yep.
United States still
Crap,
can't figure out what the hell is going on. No legacy here. Okay.
Go ahead and honor here.
Sure.
I did see
1,
events were firing
2,
though.
3. 3 on top.
A lot of
Draw.
cantripping.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
2 mandrills. I'll exile 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
all right, here come the beatdowns.
Okay. I'll pass after that.
Cards in hand.
Hooting Mandrill's going to wrap
I
this
have-
one up quick.
4 cards.
Oh, cool. Did not know you played Commander. And Modern is fun, so yeah, enjoy. Take advantage. If you can have paper events where you are safely, definitely do it. But be safe, as everyone should. I've seen some photos and videos of just really irresponsible Magic events where people are not wearing masks in areas with lots of COVID cases,
I'll pass.
touching each other's cards.
Okay.
Ah,
Your turn. I'll bolt you. That. Draw.
all right. That bolt's probably going to get flashed back here. What do you think? Clock is short.
Swing.
Yep.
Attack. Trigger. I'll ponder.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. gonna shuffle. Sorry.
Pawn or shuffle. All right. 5 damage coming in. So 1/3 of the way
Alright.
from this point forward.
Draw.
After the Hooting Mandrills came down. About 2 more turns left.
Alright.
If things continue.
Go ahead and play this.
Sure.
So you're taking 5? 1, 2,
Yep,
3,
I'm
4,
at
5. Did I miss?
Did I miscount?
I think it might have been one of the Dread Hordes that I missed.
Yeah, I thought
I think-
because I just took 5 and I was at 13. I thought, right?
Yeah, I missed the Dread Horde the previous turn. Yeah. So
Okay, 'cause
then you should.
Yeah, Benucci has me at 9 too, but I thought I was at 8.
I had him at 9, but I was living off of Roland's board.
Oh, I
Roland's
see. Okay.
number.
So I think I might have missed the one ding last turn after I.
Yeah, because you hit me for 5, bolted me. That puts me down to 12, and this is the 3rd time you've hit with an Arcanist, right?
Right, third time.
So that's the 3rd time. So that's plus 2 fetches.
Plus 2 fetches. Third time. 5 plus this.
That has you at
so-
7 then, right?
I think 8 is
Because
correct.
you bolted
Oh,
down
I
my 2
bolted.
birds. You brainstormed, and now you've pondered with it.
So I have him at 8 then, if that's the case.
All right.
Because 4 plus the 3 here, and then bolt and 2 fetches.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'd be 12, so I'm at 8. Yep.
Cool. Sounds good. I'll pass the turn.
Little life total discrepancy there. I'll add another minute to the clock. Let me see what people are saying. Yeah, this matchup is great. It did look vulnerable to Delver, but yeah, moving Doomsday to main deck seems very much correct. We didn't do a deck tech between on the last break because Phil was moving on, but I'll ask him about it eventually. The composition of the deck. But we were also talking about in the break, if you missed what I was saying before, the Delver matchup might not be as bad as it looks just because he's doing so many different things to win. He has so many different ways to win compared to usual combo decks. It seems like a resilient deck to me. Whoops.
6 cards. Jesus.
All right, Dark Ritual. Yeah, see, Roland kind of proving what I'm saying. Cast a Dark Ritual. How many cards are in your hand? Phil
1, 2,
says
3,
6.
4, 5,
He's like, oh,
6.
crap. He only has answers to so many things. That's the problem here. Doomsday coming, says Jube Ninja. Possibly. Absolutely the ultimate test. This is Rug Delver almost
Yeah,
as
Dark
stock
Ritual's
as
good.
you're going to get. Dark Ritual resolves. 3 black mana.
3 black.
Sorry about that tone you might be hearing. I think it's Phil's mic, just a little bit of feedback.
Cast Thassa's Oracle.
All right, Thassa's Oracle. Let's see if that gets countered. Doomsday does get through countering the Thassa's Oracle. You see what I mean? Like there's a lot of ways to get through this. Get through the counter magic. What sleeves is Roland using? Okay, I'll ask that. I'll try to remember. Fetches in response here. We're going to see a hardcast force on Thassa's Oracle. That's what it looks like.
Field.
They look like katanas. I'm not sure.
Top. It's not actually doing anything here yet. Let that resolve.
All right. Fetch and then allow it to resolve. So maybe was going to hardcast force, but thought better of it.
Oops.
Well, now Phil thinking about the scry. Katanas are slippery. I don't think I've ever had katana sleeves. If I forget, remind me in the break, folks, to ask about the sleeves.
Put them both down.
All right. I think you put them both on bottom. Is that right?
I'm gonna cast another Dark Ritual.
Dark Ritual.
1 second. Going to Hardcast Force.
Okay.
Cards left.
I've got 3.
Still in game 1 here, so this was not a quick game 1 at all. Dark Ritual got countered by a Hardcast Force, it looks like. Does Phil only have 1 card in hand? I thought he had a bunch.
Cast Culling the Week.
Oh no, he's just okay. Cast Calling the Week, sacking Thassa's
That creates 4 or 5?
4.
That would create 4. Let's see.
Is 4 still on the stack?
Nope, it's gone.
Okay.
Oh wait. Yeah.
It countered Dark Ritual.
Oh, okay. I
It
wasn't
countered
sure
Dark
if you were
Ritual.
responding to that. Okay. Where's the professor?
Is
Keep
it?
the professor in chat with all these sleeve talk.
I'll pay black.
Yep.
We need his
Go ahead.
expertise. All right, Calling the Week resolved. 4 black floating now. Didn't you have 1 black floating before?
But I just paid for the days.
Paid for the days. Yep.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Okay.
Dark Petition.
Yep.
It's
Resolve.
good. All right.
Yep.
All right, Dark Petition resolves. 3 black floating now. All lands tapped. I believe Phil played a land this turn, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me know in chat if he did. If you know that he did. Searching a card now. I believe he has 1 card left in hand. If he gets Doomsday, what does that mean? He can do it next turn? If he gets a Ritual? Because he only has 1 swamp. I don't know. You feel like Roland has another Daze. Roland has, I think, 3 cards in hand, looks like. If Roland has another Daze, you can't Doomsday here. Do you risk Doomsday here, hoping Roland doesn't have another Daze if you're Phil? Phil looking through his hand before picking this card. Which legacy deck are you foiling out? Let me know. Very curious. Yeah, I think you have to risk it if you're Phil. Not sure. Duels can't be foil. Who's dead on board? Phil? Oh yeah, Phil's dead on board. I see what you're saying. Yeah. On the attack next turn. Yeah. Okay, if you're foiling a deck, let us know in chat. I want to know who's foiling decks and what decks they're foiling. Painter. Legacy Elves. Death and Taxes is foilable. Sultai Loam. Sultai Loam Pox. All right. Cool bargains being cast here. And it resolves. Land drop.
Okay. And a 3.
Fill it 3. Modern Slivers. I've seen a Modern Slivers foiled out, and it looks awesome. A player at my local had it. I don't know their name. Foiling your Pauper
Yes,
deck.
Sure.
So when you foil out decks, do you go for
you
any
got me this
particular versions of the
Okay.
foils, or
that
is
days,
it just
that days was the difference?
Yeah, you
I
know,
was a mana short.
you were playing around days the entire time, and I was like, I have a second days. This is not going to actually hit anything, is it? And that would basically almost just punted it completely.
foiled out legacy decks should not have white border duels? It should have FBB at least. Very particular, very particular. What if they have FWB dual lands? Is that acceptable? I have some of those. Box Topper Dark Depths look awesome. I agree. Jealous of Bayous. Interesting. I would love to see. I love to see Blackwater Bayous. They look great because Bayou's such a like the art that's in the box is just so dark. It just looks really cool in Blackwater. I'll admit that. White Border Sylvan Library is with my fold out legacy deck. Yeah, why not? By the way, have you seen the Commander box set Sylvan Libraries? Those look awesome. I might have to get those. Commander Green, or whatever that set is called. I'll try to find a picture. Actually, cancel that because I don't want to. I don't want to close this window. I don't want to change this window. Foil Pauper decks is a fun pimp. Yeah. Cabal Therapy. No idea what he named. But it wasn't any of the cards that are in Roland's hand. What about... Oh, what's that? Oh, Null Rod. Null Rod, Force of Will, Lightning Bolt, Daze, Red Elemental Blast, Wasteland, Tropical Island. That's the hand. No, your messages are not coming in double. They just had to be approved by the moderator. Yeah, the Commander Green Sylvan Library looks awesome. All right, Phil writing down his hand. Where are we on the clock? 22 minutes. Very nice.
Okay, draw. Waste the underground,
Underground's wasted.
and I'll pass the turn.
I'm hoping to get a poll tonight, so maybe we could play Pauper on Monday. What do you think, folks? Or should we play Pre-Modern? Should we play Pre-Modern on Monday? If we hit a bingo, we will do the poll. Otherwise, I am the format dictator, and I will decide. Rockman wants Modern again. Was Modern on our list? Modern was not on our list. What format? All right. So we have, right now, the 5 choices in our possible poll are Legacy, Pre-Modern, Pioneer, Pauper, and Travel Wars. Which one should we cut for Modern? For Rockman. Rockman is the NYC Eternal Champion, at least as of right this minute. Jebediah is here. What's up, Jebediah? Pauper getting a lot of love in chat right now.
We'll Cabal Therapy again.
Can you get a rundown on Tribal Wars? Absolutely. Tribal Wars, the full rules are on our website, 90smtg.com/Tribal Wars. But Tribal Wars is Legacy.
Sure.
Our Tribal Wars is Legacy, but you must
I'm
have
going to
20.
take the
Sorry, I just wanted to hear what he was saying.
Red Blast.
Red Blast. Okay.
So nothing
Blast.
new. Scalding Tarn was the new one.
Okay. You're good. I'll explain Tribal Wars anyway. Tribal Wars, people are voting to cut right now, but it's Legacy, but you must have 20 creatures in your deck that share a creature type, and we have an expanded ban list of a few cards like Engineer Plague and Plague Engineer are banned. That's what Tribal Wars is. But I'll cut it if people want to cut it. If you people want to cut Travel Wars, I'll cut it. I'll do it. Ryan says cut Tribal Wars, even though Ryan is the biggest tribal warrior that there ever was. No Rod down. No Rod is down. We didn't talk about sideboarding, but No Rod came in, and so did Red Blast, so that much we know. What else was in Roland's board that was relevant? Submerge, not relevant. Clothis, too slow. Sylvan Library, maybe. Return to Dust, maybe. Oh, yeah, Return to Dust seems great, actually. Return to Dust seems great. Abrade seems great. Veil of Summer seems great. Yeah, I had a lot of cards here. Jason threatening everyone with bits. Oko is not banned from Tribal Wars, but in our first Tribal Wars tournament, we had 8 players, and not a single player registered in Oko. I will say that. Oko is not banned. I think Oko is honestly terrible in Tribal Wars compared to regular Legacy. If you're going to compare the two formats side by side. We were talking about earlier having a possible Tribal Wars tournament, but there's kind of a new tribe called Party, and you can run any number of the up to 20, any number of the 4 creature types that make up Party. That sounds cool. Can make it so you have to have 5 of each or something. That was just an idea we were discussing earlier. Elk Tribal. Yeah, so many of the Tribal Wars decks were just so combo-y that Oko seems slow and lame, believe it or not. Also, you need to play blue-green. All the best tribes in Tribal Wars are not going to be blue-green. Front of double-sided card, Delver. Thank you, Rockman. Hit that now off the bingo card. Getting close. Getting close. Sorry, I'm slacking on life totals, folks. Slacking on life totals here. Very bad. Let's tune into players.
Okay.
Stormcaller.
What was Cavern on?
Wizard.
Thanks.
Wizard. Cards in hand?
I have 6 cards.
6 cards. Yikes. Yeah, that resolves.
All right, Seagate resolves. I think Rogue is actually really good in Tribal Wars. We were talking about this when we did Tribal Wars. You know, True Name Nemesis, Brazen Borrower. That new Flash Rogue that mills whenever a Rogue enters. And
I'm
there were
going
a
to
couple
sack
other
this
cool
to
rogues.
Cabal Therapy. I'll put 2 of them on the stack.
Uh-oh.
Response, I'm going to...
Chat's warming up to
you.
Tribal Wars. Chat's warming up.
Yep.
First one resolves.
I'll name the Force Will.
I've got a Daze and a Delver.
I'll take the Days.
Sure.
Now you just have Delver left.
Delver's in my hand, yep.
All right. Another Cabal Therapy. Robber of the Rich. Yeah, that's a cool one. Does Bitter Blossom have the Rogue type
Cast
on it?
Dark Ritual.
I forgot.
Yep.
3. Just so I know, I have a storm count of Stormcaller, Cabal Therapy, Bolt,
No, just
Dark Ritual,
fairies.
Storm 5.
Yep, Storm 5.
So Bitter Blossom would have to be in addition to your 20 rogues because it's not a rogue
Cast another Dark Ritual, go to 5.
per
okay.
our Tribal Wars rules. It has to have rogue in the type to count towards the 20. You can have more than 20, though. You can have Bitter Blossom in addition to 20 rogues. There was a Prowl rogue that was good, too. There's a new Prowl rogue, actually. They're printing some rogues in the Zendikar Commander decks. I saw them earlier today.
Cast Dark Petition.
Torpor Tribal. Fairy Tribal with Bitter Blossom, yeah. And Brazen Borrower, yeah. Hell yeah. All right, chat is warming up to Tribal Wars now that they're thinking about it a bit more. Do you still want to cut Tribal Wars from the possible poll, or have you changed your minds? So the poll as of right now has, I'll say it this way. Hold on, let me mute the players just for a second. That long sigh. Legacy, Pre-Modern, Pioneer, Pauper, Tribal Wars, and Modern. Which should be cut? Pick one from our possible poll. Pre-Modern, Tribal Wars. No combining. You can't combine them. All right, Doomsday. Doomsday, just a Delver in hand for Roland. Pre-modern, modern, says Rockman. Someone wants to cut Pioneer. Someone wants to cut Pauper. Rockman wants pre-modern and modern shuffled together, which makes no sense. Rockman just trolling all of you. Should I cut Pioneer or should I cut Pauper? Do you want to go to jail or do you want to go home? If you tell me what movie that's from, I'll cut whatever you want.
Wild.
Assembly Worker Tribal, hell yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, so you have a Delver, so I'm going to go.
Jason votes to cut Pioneer. Any guest training day. Very good. Phil Nguyen with the pre-modern expertise jumped into the chat and schooled all of you on pre-modern tribal before anyone's ever tried that format before in their life.
Okay.
No love for Pioneer. Love my Denzel impersonation. Uh-oh. Wait till you meet my brother. My brother is a...
This card is hard.
Yeah, when Romario does his thing, I'm like, I have no idea what he's thinking right now.
Yeah.
Super complex.
I don't envy being in your position right now. I have no idea what the hell I would do.
Yeah. I play easy swing decks.
Oh.
I just want to attack with my creatures and draw cards, guys.
Yeah, I wish I could get a cantrip though.
Okay. I'm sticking to this.
All right.
I'll be damned doing it. All right. Now,
All right.
So I want this. Here's this hard. The other difficult part. Now I have to make sure I can stack this properly. Okay.
Yes. I don't envy this.
All right. Phil stacking the deck. Literally. So it looks like everybody just wants to cut Pioneer. What are the deck construction rules for Tribal Wars? Okay, again. Legacy, but 20 cards in your deck at least need to be creatures that share a creature type.
I just lose? Oh, man. Okay, 10 minutes on the clock. Let's do this. Okay.
Plague Engineer and Engineer Plague are banned.
Put a disclaimer on here. Kids, don't try this at home.
90smtg.com/tribal wars. You could look at all the rules there. 20 creatures in your deck have to share a creature type. Engineer Plague and Plague Engineer are banned, along with a few other cards. That's what Tribal Wars is. Let's see what happens here. Rockman calling a slow play violation.
All right.
Phil warning us that this may
Better?
not go well.
Is it? I mean,
Oh, man.
All right, 10 minutes.
all right. Yeah, 10 minutes. Okay, we're doing it. We're going. Like,
Because we need a Doomsday extension.
Yeah, really.
oh no!
Can you get slow play being down a game? Chat
Okay.
wants a slow play violation.
Okay.
I'll pass her.
Okay. All right.
All right, pass the turn.
Trigger. There's a ponder.
All right. Delver flips.
All right. Ponder.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, in our Tribal Wars tournament, Eldrazi beat Elves in the finals of the Gauntlet. It was a whole bunch of tribes, and at the very end, it was Elves versus Eldrazi, and Eldrazi won.
Jeez.
Yes, we got the backside double face
what
card.
What is it here?
Where is that? Oh, it's in the middle. Got it. Thanks, chat. So, we need a Zendikar Expedition, or... Yeah, that's what we need. We need a Zendikar Expedition. I don't think either of these players have any.
Except for just swing. All right. Tech. 1, 2, 3. I'll play my other Delver.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right. Can Phil get there?
We have Buffalo Strix.
Okay.
Oh no!
Couple cards left in the deck.
Didn't.
Oh,
I stacked it. I stacked it wrong. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. You got the attack right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get Bernush on the line because I stacked it wrong, but I had plays.
So what was your stack?
So I stacked. This was my stack, and I did it incorrectly. I should have done. So drawing them, it should have been stacked like this. I put the ponder first because I got sensitive to the clock because I was super slow playing. But if it's like this, so I can go Baleful Strix hit, draw Underground Sea, feed the Swarm the one Delver on the board, go to 2. He has his second one. So I'm dead to bolt, but I live through everything else. And then if I untap, I get to ponder, look at like the last 2 cards, Thassa's Oracle's on top, and then cavern it through. And then even if he gets rid of either of these, I will have only 1 card left to win off the Thassa's Oracle. But I rushed, and then I realized in my head when I was drawing off the Baleful Strix, I thought I was drawing the Underground Sea, and then realized that I had stacked it improperly.